Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast, hello, 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 hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being on. Thank you for engaging, whether you're engaging live or replay or however it is that you are engaging. I'm grateful. So, for those of you who will be live, yes, 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 I appreciate you. Thank you for being live. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, doing what you do, what works for you, what makes it, I know I appreciate you. I agree with that. Good morning, Dorian. Good morning. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, I might not never know you on. Cool beans, cool beans. And for those who will be used by Papa at some time, Tawanda. Good morning, dear. Good morning. Used by Papa at some time down the road. Great. Absolutely fantastic. Greatly appreciate you as well. Letitia, right? Letitia. Hey, girl. Hey, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Okay. So let's get started. Let's get started. Gifting ourselves with improved relationships, part 4. Gifting ourselves with improved relationships, part 4. Did you know that we are better? Is that the word I want to use? That we are more amenable, more kind, nice, friendly, present when we are well, right? So if you're tired, you're less patient. If you're hungry, you're less tolerable. If you're frustrated, you see what I'm saying? So there's some things we can take care of. Like if we're tired, let's get rest. Having rest will help our relationships because we just have more bandwidth when we're well rested. We have more patience, more tolerance, more ability to handle adverse situations. Sherry Naylor, good morning. Good morning. And so get rest. So we're talking about gifting ourselves with improved relationships. Go to bed, boo. Get some rest. If you're trying to function tired every day, all day, like we just don't have the tolerance, the patience, the bandwidth. We can't navigate the waters of life as easy if we are tired and exhausted all the time. Like we're not trying to talk, we're not trying to hear it, we're just trying to get to A to Z. We know, right? Go to bed, get some rest. And make sure when you go to bed that it's conducive to rest. Now, there's all kind of research about what kind of lighting, television on, sounds, all that stuff that disrupt our sleep. Right? All that stuff that disrupt our sleep, it affects our relationships. Yep. Because if you're tired, you show up differently than if you are generated, or you know what I mean. If you got energy, rejuvenated. That's what I was looking for. Right? Also, our nutrition. If we eating a bunch of junk all the time, then we don't have within our body that which supports us for wellness and growth and health and sound mind, right? First of all, if we hungry, like we're not eating whatever, if we're hungry, we go, we work, we're on, and we forget to eat. And so we acting like the Snickers commercial people, right? We're hangry, angry and hungry. Go eat something. Now, also eat the things that are good for you, right? Eat the things that feed back into you. Eat those things that give back to you. Eat what loves you back. So take some time and look at what you're eating. and read about it. See if it supports you for happiness and wholeness and healing and wellness. See if it's helping your body to do what the body naturally does. Our body is, Papa is the goat. Papa is the goat. He created our systems to restore themselves, that we don't really even need intervention in generally, that it's always rejuvenating. Thank you, Letitia. Thank you. It's always rejuvenating, except if we put stuff in it that stops it from rejuvenating. So eat well, eat to be loved back. And so that helps to improve your relationships. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, sis. Right? So we're talking about improved relationships. So far, we've talked about get some sleep, go to sleep, boo, go to bed. Don't stay up all times of night burning candles at both ends of the stick. It's like you don't have patience, you don't have tolerance, you don't have capacity. You're tired, you're sleepy. That will hurt relationships. And then what it is that you, first of all, and if you're hungry, if you're not getting in enough nutrition, you're forgetting to eat because you're so busy running around like chicken with your heads cut off. I'm not trying to fuss this morning. I'm just trying to help us to improve our relationships. This is just a pragmatic way of doing it. These are our behaviors, our daily actions. So eat. Don't, if you're trying to function hungry, it just doesn't work well. And then what you eat matter. Eat what's alive more often than not. We all know that. We really do. The packaged stuff is killing us. I'm just saying. And I'm not trying to be one of those people. I am trying to be one of those people. For me, I'm not trying to preach it. That's the thing. I'm not trying to tell people what to do. I'm just always sharing with what works for me. Anything I'm sharing is something I already tried, I already practiced, or I am in process of learning, growth, and developing. My goal is to more often than not, probably, I don't know, 75, 80% of the time, eat what's in its own package and not eat what's packaged. I heard someone say something, I thought it was so powerful. It says, eat plants. Eat plants and not what comes from a plant, or something like that. More often than not, eat plants as opposed to that which comes from a plant. So that's just kind of my goal, right? To eat live and, and not so much that which comes from a plant, right? But eat what works for you. Everybody needs to know what works for them. What do you need? What does your body need? What does the body need? That helps you to live well, to be able to show up for your relationships, right? With fuel, with energy, with liveliness, with a sunny disposition, with clarity, with what helps you to show up for you first, and then to show up for your relationships. What helps you? So we got those that we're working with. And then exercise, move that body. Move the body. Start from where you are. If all you can do is some seat, lift that arm, lift the legs, and sit in the seat, lift the arms and lift the legs, move the head, do the shoulders up, do the arms, whatever it takes. Just start moving. Let me just tell you, consistency, boo, is key. If all you can do is 5 minutes, just do your 5 minutes every day. That's all I'm saying. Is all you got is 5 minutes. Do 5 minutes every day. You will be surprised at the mileage you will get from the consistency of it all. You'll be shocked. One day you'll find yourself running when you didn't know you could run. I'm just saying. Consistency is key. It is. Absolutely. So wherever you want to grow, you can start with baby steps. Actually, baby steps for me is better, because then I become acclimated to it. It becomes natural for me to do it. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. You got to do that which is sustainable. So SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timed, right? So what's a goal? And then when you get the big goal, break it down into baby steps. What's the baby step of it all? Right? What are your baby steps? How are you going to make it continue to go? How are you going to make it happen? Right? What are your baby steps? Smart, realistic, consistent. Right? Smart, realistic, and consistent. So what is that for you? What does that look like for you? Right? And so as we think about it, beloved, as we think about it, what are the things that will help you? So these are pragmatic, bottom line, natural things that will help you grow in consistency. Well, that's not what I meant to say. That will help you improve your relationships. So what else? What else can you think of that you can do, that we can do, that will help us show up as our best selves? Thank you, Letitia. That will help us show up as our best selves. What we eat, how we sleep. Yes, taking care of our body is so important. Thank you for Self-Care 101. You're welcome, dear. You are welcome, sis. Right? What we eat, what we sleep, how we sleep, our eating, our sleeping, our physical, right? What we consume. Don't forget water. Don't forget water. Don't forget water. What we've got, our body is, what do they say? It's, I don't know, how much percentage of water? How much is it, Tanya? Our body is how much percentage of water? Like, we've got to keep it lubricated. We've got to keep, I heard someone that said something about, well, yesterday when I was walking, the way Papa gave it to me that was relevant to me, if I don't drink at least, my least amount of water, which is 4 bottles, 80%. Thank you, dear. If I don't drink at least that amount, like, that's abusing my body. Drink your water, drink your water, right? Good morning, Brand. Good morning, sis. Welcome, welcome. That is abusing my body to not drink my water. Like, I don't want to abuse my body, okay? I don't want to abuse my body. I don't want to cause problems because I'm not disciplining myself to take the water in. And I know this is one of the things that many of us struggle with. Many of us are challenged with getting it in. But yesterday, as I was, out doing my little walk, my little jog, it just came to me, like, not doing it, Catherine, not disciplining yourself is really like abusing your body, to not give your body what it needs. Your body needs water. And I take in liquids all the time, but I am working to improve the consistency of water intake, right? And so when Papa dropped that revelation on me, I'm like, ooh, I am not about abusing myself. I'm not about abusing anyone, especially not me. So first thing in the morning, right? A bottle first thing. That's first act. Get up, get the water down, and then make sure you got. And so for my own personal, make sure I got all my water in by noon. That way, everything else is bonus, and that's easy, really, to get in 4 bottles by noon. It's easy if I'm consistent. If I put some parameters around. So I'm just talking about what helps us to have improved relationships, beloved, are some of these very simple things. When we're at the end of life, we don't really think about what kind of car I had. There's so many studies to say this. If you look at any hospice study, any study, there's no talk about my car, my house, my role, my this. Is, do my children love me? Was I kind to people? What is my, relationships like? Who will be with me to take my last breath? Do you see? What really matters are relationships. And if we're not okay with ourselves, every relationship we have is going to suffer in some way from the hiccups that we still hicking up with ourselves. I'm just saying. Y'all know I make up words. I'm just saying. So we got to work on our own self first. Gifting yourself with improved relationships. Gifting yourself with improved relationships. Happy Thursday, Keisha Yerby. So good to see you, my sister. Gifting yourself with improved relationships. Okay? So get your rest because we're just better. We're better with ourselves. First of all, we're caring for ourselves when we yeah, I heard that too, Letitia, that we should intake half of our body weight. Yep. I definitely heard that as well. So funny. My number has drastically increased of the number of ounces I need to take. I ain't even thought about that. Okay. I might go for that now. I might go for that now. But yes, so when we think about how it is to be in a healthy relationship with ourselves. So we know that's about what we say to ourselves, what we expose ourselves to, what we're willing to do and what we're not willing to do for ourselves. So get some rest, go to bed, go to bed. I spent many of my years burning the candles at both ends of the stick. I just did. Like I never even thought about it. Like just do what you got to do. So you stay up half the night. I got that habit from my mama. She used to stay up watching Westerns and I used to stay up with her and I carried that habit on. So stayed up late, but I also had responsibility. So I was always at doing my responsibilities, which means I got up early. I did that for many, 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 many years. Actually, up until I didn't start going to bed early until really Papa was like, "Oh, I'm gonna need you to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning." I'm like, they said we need to go to bed then, right? So it was a divine intervention on my part. I hope it doesn't take you a divine intervention to go to sleep. Hopefully you can just hear what I'm saying and you don't need divine intervention because it was Papa saying you need to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, who? Who, me? Can't be. Yeah, who? Right. And so, yeah, but let me tell y'all, I love getting up in the morning. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Why do I love it? Because I get so much accomplished by getting up in the morning. So go to sleep, get your rest, nourish your body, put whole foods in your body, drink your water, movement, be in movement. All of those things improve your state of mind, clarity, your ability to navigate challenges, to be patient, to be present, to be focused, capacity, duration, all of those things are impacted by that. So I invite you, beloved, to be sure to gift yourself those things, and every relationship that you have will improve, will have the ability to improve just from that space. All right. All right. Look, if you are looking to, I invite you to join us, right? I invite you to join us, beloved. I don't want to say it. Join the movement. Join the movement. Self-love is what we are doing here, adding more love into the world. So I'm inviting you to go to the website, drcatherineejames.com, or just click on the link that I just put in the chat, and it'll show you how to join. $13 a month supports the movement, and or $150 to sponsor a show. Right now, For the Love of It is our main activity, but October the 14th, put that on your calendar, we will have our first 5K walk run. Tanya, I don't know what we call it, a walk or a run, whatever it is. We will have our 5K event. You are welcome to be a part of it. Oops, that birthday was from yesterday. That was for Angel. And then For the Love of It, right, is our television show. Join us every Friday from 11:30 to noon. And that is, where am I going here? Where am I going? So join us every day from 11:30 to noon. Since it's up, I guess I just got on the show. Oh, I want to show you the Self-Love Queens Adventure. All right, join us for the Self-Love Queens Adventure. The Self-Love Queens Adventure register. There are still 2 rooms left. Still 2 rooms left for the Self-Love Queens Adventure. Look, you will come back transformed. You will. You will come back transformed. So I invite you to join us on the movement, beloved, because it is an amazing time where we have September 21st through the 24th, music, dance, food, fun, sisterhood, love, celebration. Are you looking to make connections with your sisters? 5K walk or run. Thank you, dear. Are you looking to make connections? A lot of times now we talk about being lonely and isolated and alone. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Join us at the Queen's Adventure. We have an amazing and absolutely amazing time. And then just for fun, you might as well join me on the tomorrow from 11:30 to noon. You might as well join me, beloved. Let me just give you a snippet of what we be doing, of what be happening. Let's see, can I get to it? Yes. Look at her. As they say, on the court, right? To leave everything on the court. That is my intention, that I will always be in forward progress. It doesn't mean that I won't have times of stumbling, that I won't fall. Right? Right? Okay, beloved. All right. So, just inviting you to the journey. It is my heart's desire for us to live our best lives. And thank you for the love, Tisha. Thank you, Keisha Yerby, for the love. Thank you for the love. Tanya, I appreciate the love. Look, it's my heart's desire that we live our full lives. We live out full lives. I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure I live a full life. And I'm the kind of girl who going to invite everybody who want to come on the journey. When my son was in high school, I had a little bitty Saturn. It really only seat about 5 people, and that was 5 small people. I would have 8 boys in that car. However many could fit back there would be in the car. That's just how I live. There's space for you. There is space for you. I love you. I really do love you. And I appreciate you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you like and share. Invite people to the journey. Invite people to the conversation. Love wins every time. There is no way to lose with love. And that's all we're going to have over here. Yeah, we're going to have some hard conversations. You might not feel like love, but feelings, they're not facts and they're not permanent. Sometimes they misguide us. Sometimes they're right on point. But, we don't ever let them drive. They get to inform. They don't get to drive the car because you know what they'll have us doing. All right. I love y'all. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You are an amazing, precious being. So many things I could have said there. Beloved, you're amazing. There's space for you. All right. Talk to you later. See you soon. Thank you, sis. I love you.